Hello and welcome to the Chat Cave podcast, where we break down and review movies, TV, and sometimes talk about random crap. I'm your host, Thomas Hughes. I'm joined by the lovely Hayden, aka Lickily, right next to me. And today we're rounding out the Zombies trilogy with the, newly released entry, Zombies 3.
Wow.
Literally released last week on Disney+.
Yep.
And it's pretty good. It's I wouldn't say it's better than the second one for me.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's on par, personally. I mean, the comedy is probably the best it's been in this series.
Oh my, definitely.
In this series, it's just hilarious. Some of the action, specifically Bucky.
Ooh, we'll go here. Ooh, well, we'll go here.
I wouldn't say the music's better than last time.
Yeah.
Personally, I still think the
good.
It's good. I think it's better than the music of the first film, but personally, the music of the second film still stands out for me.
There's more werewolves.
Because whereas we get obviously one number and that's it. But that's fine. It's still good. It's just obviously my preference is obviously the second one.
Yeah.
I definitely think the production budget's a lot better.
Oh, definitely.
You can instantly tell the difference between the last one and this one in terms of obviously special effects and whatnot. I mean, giant spaceship, it kind of gives it away. I think that would have been definitely really difficult to do on a Disney Channel style budget. But obviously, I reckon they gave them a little bit extra for the fact that they've got to try and make it look really good. For the fact
it's spectacular. It's Aliens, the final film.
Well, not that. It's more the fact that they've got to make it look good. It's going straight to streaming. They can't make it look like it's made for the TV. They need to make it look like it's made for streaming.
Yeah.
So they have to put that bit more budget in, which it definitely seems that way with obviously as the alien spaceship, for example. The weird alien COVID mask, not so much.
I think that's more of like a practicality. They're just shoehorned in to like hide the grandma's face, pretty much.
Yeah. And also an excuse to keep the distance from people.
Yeah.
Even if they instantly take them off after that dance number.
But it makes some sense. I guess it helps with the background dancing crew and stuff like that. But overall, definitely a good, the sets look great. The costumes definitely make them look alien, at least. And
Zed definitely looks like a crackhead now.
Yeah.
Because his makeup.
And Addison's hair dyed. So she's now blue now. Because she's alien.
Spoiler alert.
Let's be honest, that's kind of been obvious since the second film. There's no really hint of the first one, but there was definitely a hint of something's different about her. And then the second one is like, was it the werewolf? No. Oh, there's a meteor coming across, and why is her hair glowing blue? That shows some blue alien with blue hair. Totally not saying Addison's an alien, and all the aliens begin with A, and she's called Addison. Totally not massive big hints in the entire film. But yeah, it definitely, I think it rounds up the story.
Yeah, it rounds out. Obviously,
well.
everything connects Z-bands to the Moonstones to the alien spaceship.
Yeah, they're Stardust.
Yeah, everything is full circle. So everything rounds back out. I mean, you're back to the references to the coach in his mum's basement, but now he's moved out and she's living in his basement. Thank you, Zed.
Of course, Bucky's the best character overall.
It makes everything
Hands
about
down.
him.
He's brilliant.
Oh, here comes your football team. Bucky comes through. Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm the president here, so that means all the success you make, I make. It's my success. I organise this. Oh,
Cheer off.
What? I love it. He's just a massive big idiot for the entire thing, but it's funny because we get to see someone more arrogant than the new fucking people that get added in. Like, obviously, the aliens are quite arrogant because they don't really understand human culture.
They're all basically Buckies.
Yeah, but Bucky's the worst of them.
They're clones of Buckies, basically, which is obviously his whole situation when they turn up. He thinks they're coming to clone him.
I fucking love it.
For fuck's sake.
Oh,
there's a lot of really good comedy here, specifically from obviously Bucky. Obviously, there's a lot of more relationships now, because obviously there's the big time difference now since the last one. Obviously, everyone's sort of coming along. Obviously, they're at the point of they're now going to graduate.
Yeah.
Obviously, head to college, which is obviously the whole plot line is they're trying to get them, obviously, monsters to college, and he was obviously going to be the one that breaks that barrier down. Obviously, it's a bit further down the line, so obviously a lot more relationships have sort of bloomed. You know, Bucky and Shrimpy.
Best relationship there.
Yeah, obviously, Wyatt is obviously like crush now on Eliza, who takes such a back seat in this film. Like she's barely, like she's just like in a room by herself.
She's in it, but she's separate from them. And they use like a makeshift like
basically what if you've ever seen the episode of Bob's Burgers where Tina is stuck at home with a broken leg and they make her a little robot at school so she can be at school. Basically like that episode. Essentially.
Well, part one on the iPad.
Oh yeah, the South Park one when obviously Stan's on the iPad because his dad won't let him leave Blockbusters.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have loads of customers soon. It's Halloween night. But yeah, it's essentially like that. She's becomes that for this movie for some weird reason. Like
it's probably like background reasons.
I'm guessing maybe she couldn't film as much as them lots. Obviously, she could only do a little bits here and there. So the easy enough was, you know, film your entire scenes in like a day or something, and that's it. You're done. So I'm guessing it's that. Either that or they're just because the fact that there are that many more characters coming in, i.e. the 3 new aliens. It may obviously they're trying to obviously push people out a bit to give people more spotlight. I mean, Bucky wasn't heavily present as he usually is, so he's definitely took like a little step back.
Yeah, he's more like the background comedy character.
Yeah, obviously Eliza's completely stepped back.
Yeah.
And obviously there's just I'm guessing it's just because there's that many characters. It makes sense, obviously.
There's a lot of characters
to push her back a bit.
Yeah, we've got to focus on the 3 main alien characters, really.
And for the fact that she can obviously solve their problems probably instantly if she's there, but she does obviously over with the computer. But they've all got to do it for them. It makes sense, obviously, not being there because, as I say, she'd literally probably just like solve it quite quickly. Like, done. There you go, done. So it probably makes sense that her not being there. That and if they scanned her mind, they could become even more smarty pantses.
That's true.
Because she's a brainy zombie. But yeah, there is like a lot of other things as well. Obviously, what's his fucking name? Big Zombie.
Ah.
The one who only speaks zombie.
I can't remember. I can't remember his name.
You're supposed to love this franchise and you can't even remember his name. The one who's going out with the cheerleader.
I know who you're on about. I just can't remember his name.
No, it's gone. Obviously, he can learn to drive, and he can drive. I can't remember his name actually. It's like
Bonzo.
Bonzo. The only one who's not got a Z at the start of the name.
Yeah, I was trying to remember like Bonzo. You know the song that and some down he goes Bonzo. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
Yeah.
Obviously, the cool thing as well with this, obviously, yes, there are 2 reprisal songs. Yeah. Obviously, Someday and Fired Up, but they actually aren't fully reprisals. Like they actually alter them slightly. Obviously, Fired Up has got a different tune at the start. It's very short.
It's more of a cheerleading kind of one.
And then Someday, it's a ballad. It's every single character singing Someday. Even obviously Zed's sister, who obviously plays a bit more of a part in this than she has before.
Yeah.
I mean, she's zombies out, so she rages out. That one scene, she's like, "I got you back, big bro."
Yeah, like again, if they would do a series, it'd be good to focus on her.
And so pass the torch, or focus on Zed in college.
True, that would be funny, but
it would be funny. But yeah, obviously, there's a lot of really good stuff about this. Obviously, the aliens are intriguing. I mean, they're very big-headed, thinking, obviously trying to learn civilization.
Yeah.
Essentially, the dark theme of this is immigration, for the fact it's kind of the point of like, oh, we don't want you in our town.
Yeah.
You know, you've come here from
out
of space.
Steal what we want. What's important to us? Jobs. No.
Essentially. Like as you said, the first one was obviously segregation. I think you said.
Yeah.
Second one was obviously more like the colonization, and this one's more immigration.
Yeah, basically.
That's the dark themes of each of these movies.
The main 3 Asians.
Yeah, the main 3 Asians. Which makes sense because you know it's Lacey. Get me. Each one represents it.
Wacy.
Wacy.
How about no? Oh.
But yeah, I do like that them three as well. They've kind of become a bit more nicer now.
Yeah.
They've actually done the opposite to what they did in the last film, where they basically went back to the same situation they were in the first film. But they actually are being a bit more nicer.
Like they're part of the whole pack.
I mean, they were part of the opening number. Obviously, they're probably the biggest number they've ever done for the fact they got massive, like, obviously, spaceship in the sky, lightning hitting everywhere. Everyone's getting involved. Like, even like Shrimpy popped up as a little cameo. Obviously, the parents are involved in the song.
Yeah.
Which is different. The coach and the principal, they're both involved in the song. It's literally probably the biggest music number of this franchise, just because of the size of it. I mean, even the sister gets involved.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot. Obviously, the choreography in a lot of these songs are pretty decent, and obviously the sets and obviously what they use are pretty obviously different. So it's not basically the same hack and slash as the last one. It's new places you really haven't seen that much. Like obviously the town itself, everyone in the town, the alleyways. Obviously when they're hunting, obviously the aliens. Obviously a new stage that hasn't been seen before. Like obviously for the cheerleading.
The actual spaceship itself, like the set on the spaceship.
Yeah, there's a lot of these new places where they obviously did these numbers that you've never got to see before. So it's not like they've just gone, okay, we're just going to use the same places we used last time.
Yeah.
It's not. Because obviously everyone's now under the same roof. So obviously the wolves
town looks more updated.
Yeah, because the wolves aren't now in their caves. They actually live with the people. And obviously then the ending showcases that the aliens have also moved in with obviously their buildings being put into place. So everyone, it's like an inclusive town.
Yeah, it's very definitely, you can see the whole place is very like inclusive and diverse. It's supposed to like show the evolution from the first film where it's pretty much
racist.
Yeah, like zombies stay there, we don't come over here. And I get to see it will slowly become more like you see a zombie judge on that cheerleading competition.
That when the judges from the first film pop back up, you're like, oh, they're back, and then he puts the next one. He's like, I'm here too.
I don't know who I am, but I'm here too. And the slow inclusion and like the last hurdle is obviously the college, really.
Oh, it would have been funny if that scene though, if it panned over more, there was like a werewolf on a scratch from the back of the head, and like that would have been quite funny.
Oh, you get to see like a werewolf that's on like I'm guessing the Z Patrol, their version of the police.
Yeah. For everyone that gets like their opportunities now.
Yeah. Even though they still call it the Z Patrol, which is a bit confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call it patrol.
They're called just police. But I don't think they want to say police.
No, patrol. Because they're not meant to be cops, they're just meant to be like someone who patrols around, but they basically are cops.
Yeah, they are used as police. It's quite obviously supposed to be police, but they don't want to say police. They're called Z Patrol.
Even though the zombies are good now, so
yeah.
Surely if they're called Z Patrol, it should mean they're all zombies on there.
You would think that.
Yeah. But no. Oh well, we'll glance over. There's a couple of things that we can glance over, like that weird thing where they probe people's minds and yet they can alter stuff. That makes...
Let's let it go.
It makes no sense. Literally, there's a whole circle, like fucking... It kind of reminds me of like a... Oh, what's it called?
Monocle.
Monocle, that's it. It kind of reminds me of Monocle, and they basically flash it over your eye, and it can either wipe your memory, well, of that like, few seconds, or basically probe your mind, because, you know, you can't really probe up, you know, the ass. So, you know, they have to probe their mind and take basically memories and see basically stuff. And yet somehow that means they can then look at it and go, oh no, I got a D+ on this test. There you go, you got a B-.
I think that was what them showing what it should have been. I'm not
but it was cheering though, like it actually happened. That's what made it weird.
So either that, or it's them controlling her mind. They're controlling the teacher's mind to change it.
It doesn't explain it though. It's confusing. Yeah. It's my one complaint.
I think it's more of a throwaway gag.
That's my one complaint. It's my single complaint with this movie is that it's not. It's confusing. But yeah, it's definitely something to check out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's only an hour and a half, so it's quite a minimum length for a movie. But I think it runs about the same length as the last one, I believe. I think the first one was an hour 40.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one, so it's got to be that extra length to get everything out. But I definitely feel like I think that definitely those last two have been the same an hour 30, so it's not too bad really. So it's definitely something obviously check out on Disney Plus along with 1 and 2. Yeah, you can have a little marathon back to back.
Watch all three.
Even if you watch them back to back and it's like a massive time jump because everyone's all a bit more grown up in this one and a bit more polished for the fact that it's better budget.
It looks a lot nicer.
I mean, you can tell the difference instantly when you see the daughter.
The daughter
from the last one when she's obviously hair sort of tied back, really young, and then she's got like a massive like hairdo and she's the voice and you're just like, oh, so this is like years later because she's fucking older now.
About like we said, like Addison, her fucking wig looks even more like it looks realistic. Well, somewhat realistic now.
Oh, talking of wigs, the mom's got a wig on.
Oh yeah, the mom's wearing.
Since obviously the grandma
is an alien.
Obviously, the daughter of the grandma is obviously the mom.
Yeah, so she's half alien.
So the granddad banged an alien. We knew someone had banged an alien.
Yep.
It was just trying to figure out who. It wasn't the dad either. So I know our two candidates, dad and mom, were completely wiped off the floor because it was granddad. Bloody granddad.
Which also means that's the granddad that died to the zombie. Remember that their granddad got bit by a zombie.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting. But yeah, trying to think of anything else.
Ooh. We've said much really. The budget, the thing looks great.
Yeah, budget's
the music's pretty much it's still good. Yeah, it's up there. I think that's really it. It just brings the whole story together. It's a pretty good conclusion. I'd say, like, even if we had no more spin-offs, still a good enough conclusion. I don't really need any more. Like, it'd be nice to have an extra story of it, like a series based on the sister or not. But for what it is, the last film we know of, pretty good conclusion. Yeah, and that's it.
Still gotta drag it out.
Yeah, how are we gonna drag it out there?
Talk about characters that are based in new situations. I mean, Winter. She's like part of the football team there.
Which I said makes sense.
Because of the tackling scene.
She does.
Yeah.
And she also seems to be quite interesting with the ball. It makes sense she would be part of the team.
But it is funny when you see all these big hulking individuals coming there and there's her behind. I thought, to be honest, when you first saw her, I thought she was trying to blend in, like she's trying to sneak on, like they told her she can't be a part of it, and she's like trying to blend in, like to sneak on, and it's like, oh no, she's part of it, come on, and it's just charges the bus and headbutts the bus, leaves a fucking right dent in. Obviously, the fucking what's her name, the leader of the Wolves, Willa. Obviously they sort of turn into a kind of cheerleader at the start. I'm not cheering. Let's do this! Let's kill them all! Obviously, they're giving them all something to sort of do. Obviously, Wyatt's just the love angle.
Yeah.
Obviously, Willa gets that love angle at the end, obviously, with the obviously female alien leader. She gets that out of nowhere love angle. It's just thrown in, but fair enough.
I'm not complaining.
Give something for some people to get pissed off about.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but it's Disney, so people are going to get pissed off of it.
They get pissed off about everything. Like, anything.
It's not child friendly.
What do you mean? They've done nothing.
They just looked at each other and said, hi.
Hi.
I'm trying to think of some of the other characters. Obviously, Addison's officially now cheer captain.
Yeah.
Obviously, since Bucky's now president of all the people. Then again, it kind of had to be for the fact that it was only him versus Dead, and they kind of got,
Grrr.
Yeah. Which he does a lot in this film, thanks to obviously Addison's Stardust power, which keeps shocking him. Talking of that, what stupid character trope decisions makes you go, oh no, this is making you freak out, I'm going to keep touching you. And then cause you to run out and then cause a scene against the person that's basically going to get you into college. Cause them to run out and make you go, you know what, you got to do another musical number now. I'm this good of a person, la 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 la.
Exceptional Zed.
But yeah, it's just like, how stupid can a character be?
I think she's.
I'm so happy.
She's panicking.
I just love the dads there, just like trying to do.
Do you want some
fish guts?
Proper fish guts.
And then I love the fact that she's at first like, and the next minute she's just like, actually with her hand, like she's actually accepted it. It's like, and then she gets that happens, and she's probably just like, thank fuck.
Okay in there?
Yeah, we're fine. No.
Unlimited
power. I'm trying to think of
There's no vampire in this.
Yeah, mermaids though.
Yeah, apparently in the end.
There's like an end animation.
Yeah, the show
shots of mermaids.
That'd be interesting to see.
So I do like that. Obviously, it starts and ends with obviously the animation. It's near enough.
Yeah.
Obviously, it started just obviously going, oh, welcome back to Zebrook. Da 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 da.
Little recap on basically what happened from the first two films.
Basically, and then obviously you get the little animation at the end to be like, oh, aliens are no part of our town. We're all friends. There's an alien dog on it. Our dog. Yay. Oh, mermaids.
Wait,
we're all inclusive of other monsters. Yay. I got into college. All the others in college. Yay.
Go back to the fucking mermaids.
No, we were doing a musical number to end this movie. Da 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 da. Go back to the mermaids.
The fucking mermaids.
But yeah, I don't think the musical number at the end is as good as the last one personally. Because this one's called. I'm guessing it's Utopia, Nothing But Love.
Nothing But Love was the one that's at the graduation dance, I think, correctly.
When they're running, then they are. I want to bet that one. That's the big end, and when the credits are rolling.
Yeah, that was Nothing But
I don't think it was Utopia.
No,
I think it's Nothing But Love. Yeah, I don't think that was as good as the last one.
Yeah.
I don't remember the song title.
One for All.
One for All, that's it. I don't think it's as good as that one. And obviously it's probably better than the first films because the first one was just a reprisal. It was literally just the fucking the BAM.
Yeah, the BAM one.
Well, no, it wasn't. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that little segment. It was the little segment, wasn't it? It wasn't like the full song. It was like there's that little part of it, like a 30-second part of it. So obviously it's better than that just because that was a reprisal.
A lot of reprisals in the first one.
Yeah,
I love them.
But then they learned after that not to be doing it. They'll
do 2 reprisals pretty much.
And they sort of change. Obviously, especially with this one, they obviously change them, so you can't really call them reprisals because they update them.
Yeah.
So updated reprisals.
There's always
some
kind of reprisal. I mean, it's pretty much always fired up in some day.
I mean, they're the main ones, aren't they? Obviously fired up because the cheerleading aspect, which apparently is a species in this universe.
Obviously. She's
part
cheerleader.
You're part of our pack, so you're part werewolf. Oh,
she's part
cheerleader. Alien as well, so you're part alien. You're also part cheerleader.
And now part zombie.
You know, because that's definitely a species. Yeah. Cheerleader.
It's going to be interesting with the new couples, what their kids are going to be like. Obviously,
zombie and the
werewolf, zombie and the alien, zombie and the human. Sorry, zombie and the cheerleader.
So you got zombie and werewolf.
Yeah.
You got werewolf and alien.
Yep.
Obviously, zombie and alien. Human and shrimp.
Yes.
That bit covers it, right?
Yeah, that bit covers it.
That bit covers it.
That'd be the weirdest of them all.
I will say, one missed opportunity this movie. Shrimpy not fighting the alien mascot. They definitely had some beef in that one scene.
Mascot.
Is it an eel? Look like an alien.
It's an eel.
An eel looked like a weird alien.
Because they were the eels.
It looked like a strange alien, personally.
It was an eel.
It was an eel. It definitely looked like a weird alien, though. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But you know, there's definitely that little bit of beef when he was coming out the shop, and Shrimpy was about to go in. There was definitely that little beef between them. And then at the end, they're all like happy as Larry. And I was like, "You're missing an opportunity there for them not to brawl."
Beef. I saw sexual tension. So.
Oh, I looked at it. I was like, "They're gonna fight."
I was like,
"It's gonna be like a kaiju. It's gonna be Godzilla versus Kong all over again, and then they're gonna be best friends at the end, and then we get a sequel."
They were.
Yeah, but they missed the fighting part. There was the beef. There was the best friends. But where's the conflict? Or the angry lovemaking?
You missed that part. Did you see it?
I missed it, didn't I?
Yeah, Bucky got jealous.
I missed it, didn't I? Oh, is that why he's leaving to go out of space?
Yes, that's
because Bucky ends the movie by going, "I'm going to space, Ma!"
Stealing the fucking spaceship.
Yep, to go out of space to bring cheer to the universe.
And if he succeeds, then that means he's part alien. If he fails,
then he's dead.
Means he's dead.
Yes. I still love how no one noticed that he snuck off and stole the biggest fucking ship. Talking the ship, actually. The mothership. Very sassy and very back-talking. Beam us up, mothership! No, because your manners are terrible. Do this yourself. You can stay down there.
Yeah, I love it.
Bring us back, mothership, please. Well, since you said please, beams up. You're welcome.
It's basically a sassy mom.
It kind of reminds me of the Big Time Rush movie.
Oh?
The talking car.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the van, sorry. The one that's he hates every single one of them.
Mm.
It kind of reminds me of that, but, you know, a big alien space fucking ship.
And a mom.
That's a mom.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting angle. I liked the idea of the whole mothership.
Do you want to mute your phone?
He's muted.
It's vibrating though.
That's not the phone. Sorry. I'll turn the vibrator off. Let's get so into these talk about zombies.
But anyway, yes. Very interesting movie.
Mm-hmm.
And a very good way to round out a decent trilogy. Just think, if Descendants 3 didn't get obviously come out when it did, it would have been obviously Disney Plus and probably would have even had a bigger budget. I mean, it's a good film anyway, but just think of where it could have been.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yes, I know that part of it. But I mean, imagine if Disney Plus was back then. And it went to Disney Plus then. Because I understand where you're coming from, yes. Yeah. But just think, if that had the bigger budget behind it.
Would have been good, yes.
I mean, just think about the first one with the fucking dragon scene. It would have been even better.
Oh my god, yeah.
Too bad Disney waited so long to get Disney Plus going.
Mm.
Anyway, I think we've covered everything that we can really cover. I mean, we spoke about everything. So, fudge it. Let's just get to the ratings.
Do the MVP first or do the rating first?
Ratings first. We always do ratings first. Ratings, MVP, favourite moment, favourite song.
Okay, get ratings.
Say. Last time, you said I was distracting you. Look who's distracting who now.
You.
You're distracting me.
Should we get to the ratings then?
I am getting to the ratings now. After you just stop distracting me. So yes, ratings. It's definitely good. I was hoping this would be the case of I went 7, 8, then 9, like it was like going up constantly, but I don't think it has pushed for me personally to that 9. Honestly, I kind of prefer the second one. So in that case, I'm not going to give it a 7 because it's definitely better than the first one personally. So I definitely give it an 8 out of 10, which is obviously a silver egg. And if I was to put it in a ranking order, it'd be 2, 3, 1. Personally. And 2's still my favourite one.
Same. I still prefer 2 because it has more focus on the werewolves. But also, I do like... This one was quite... It was more fancy looking. The story was a bit more richer as well. There's more focus, I think, on this film. There's a lot more attention to the story, the characters. So I'd give it, I'd say a 9. It's on par with the second one.
You gave the second one a 10.
Did I?
You went full fucking max on the second one.
Oh,
because remember, I was like, for fuck's sake.
True. I'll still give it a 9.
I think you gave the first one a 9.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like a high 9.
I'll say, high 9. So, not as good as the second one, but almost.
Okay, that's pretty simple then. That gives Zombies 3, also Z-O-M-B-I-E-S 3. Get there eventually. The Chatter Cave overall rating of 8.5 out of 10, which is half gold, half silver.
Right,
you can't do that. You have to paint that.
There's half an egg. Half one.
I'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Give me half an egg. We'll put it on like a hat on the Terminator, which is silver. There we go. That's what you call a gold and silver egg.
Or a really bad wig.
Imagine the next Terminator film, Arnie turns up looking like that. Oh, fucking hell. See, okay, just put the egg down. There you go. We'll move on to the MVP. I think we both kind of agreed very early on who the MVP was after the fucking opening intro. And then that one scene later on cemented that threat. So he was runner-up last time. And now he's become our MVP, and that is Bucky. Because though he takes the step back in this movie, he's still fucking hilarious every time he's on screen. The opening number, that one shot with Zed standing there talking to Addison, and he's hiding his leg, and he's like, what are we going to do now? And the fact that he kind of rises the town up again to fucking fight again. Basically, he's the biggest racist ever, but he's still hilarious. And again, obviously, that one scene later on, which we'll get to, because I feel like even though I hate, obviously, us having like the same favourite moment, I feel like that's going to be like the joint favourite moment, because I can't think of any other moment that really... Maybe the mom scene, when he's like, I live in his basement now. I mean, that's quite funny. But I feel like we're both going to agree on the same one this time. So, yeah, I definitely feel like Bucky this time deserves to go from runner-up to the MVP.
Definitely.
It's definitely a good way to end this character. Especially since he's probably going to die in space now.
Oh yeah, he's dead now. But for what we had of him, brilliant character.
Runner up. Ooh. I know. It's quite difficult, isn't it?
I think again, you pick Addison.
You have to go with Zed
as well.
It's trying to think, isn't it?
Could get to Coach's mom.
Coach's mom.
Shrimpy.
Because he stole the scenes every time he was on.
Yeah.
I mean, he got more screen time.
True.
I mean, it was a weird moment which kind of looked like a love angle between him and probably Bucky. I don't want to give it both to them. Obviously, the main award is both them two.
Bucky's joint with Shrimpy. Say that.
No, because Bucky's on MVP, so we need the runner-up.
Alright, and runner-up can be...
Still think Coach's mom. Like, that whole sequence in the song is like, I moved out my mum's basement! Yay! And I live in his basement now.
Yeah, thanks, Ed.
It's difficult, isn't it?
I would say personally give it to Addison and Zed because they
round out their arc.
And plus they were pretty good in this film as well. I mean,
Zed's got
Addison finding herself and Zed trying to deal with the fact that she might be leaving.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give the run up then to Zed and Addison. So they went from fucking winners in the first film to nothing in the second film to runners up this time.
Makes sense of us.
And Bucky went from nothing in the first film to runner up in the second film to winner in the third film.
That definitely says us.
And then Coach has been blanked after the first film.
He's a close runner. He would have been runner up, but I think they just take it straight away. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Cool.
Wait, no. Coach won the first film.
You know.
They got
runner up for this one.
They got run up twice. Zed and Addison got run up twice.
Yeah.
Because Coach won the first one, we gave him the MVP in the first one, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Because we were like, oh, he's best character. So they've won it. They got it. So
they finally won it.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing. They got this because Bucky's MVP.
True. Oh yeah.
Bucky's the only one to get both awards. You know what? He's done something that hasn't been done since we did the old Chat K podcast. He's won both. The only person who has done that is Wonder Woman for BVS, where we gave it to her there.
Stole the show.
Where she we gave her a run up. I think in there. We gave Ben Affleck, didn't we? I think the winner.
I remember.
I think she got run up and obviously in her own film. She got the winner, didn't she? If I remember correctly.
I thought I gave her the win.
No, I think she.
I know I did. You probably went.
She either got back to back. It's like Pretty sure she's got run up. It's been like a year since we did that, so you know.
It's been a long time.
But yeah. So as you can clearly see, I'm dragging this out. So yeah. Okay. So favorite moment, and again, as I said, I hate us having the same favorite moment because I like us having like individual moments we can talk about. But
yeah,
there was that one moment that kind of stole the show for both of us, and that is when Bucky finds the fucking obviously aliens mind probe machine, which again can erase minds if done properly. And he goes, "Oh, what's this?" Fucking wipes his mind.
Ooh, what's this?
Keeps doing it over and over again until someone takes it off him. And he's like, "Hey, can I have that back?"
That's my precious thing.
Like, that entire moment is just so like, especially when they spot him and they're just watching him doing it. He's like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this?" And then there's else like, "What the hell's going on over there? What is Bucky up to?" Except going, "Oh, what's this?"
The shrimp cray. The shrimp cray.
I mean, another quite funny moment, to be fair, is when you said shrimp. Oh, I think it was Shrimpy when the circle comes down with the fucking trophy, and Shrimpy's behind for no reason whatsoever. So that's definitely a good moment. Okay, so then favorite musical number. The first one's definitely one that probably stands out the most because it's choreography.
Yeah.
But I gotta give it to my wolves. It's gotta be definitely a "Come On Out," which is obviously the one when the aliens try and steal the Moonstone, realise it's not what they need because it doesn't pair them, and then the wolves appear and like, "Whoa, our force field's down. Oh, it's time to hunt," and they go on the hunt, and obviously there's that whole hunting sequence, and obviously each wolf, the main wolf, actually gets a part of the song, rather than just obviously Willa and obviously Wyatt. Obviously Winter gets a part in the song, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, obviously the other one is definitely Exceptional Z. Those are the three big ones, but I've got to give it to the wolves because I like the idea of them singing a song while hunting.
That's quite
like they're hunting people down while singing. That's quite. It kind of it reminds me of the animated Grinch film of Benedict Cumberbatch. When he goes to town, the choir singers are basically like, hunting him down, like to sing to him, and he's trying to hide, and they're constantly chasing after him, singing, and he's like, "Fuck off, fuck." It kind of reminds me of that, but obviously with werewolves hunting aliens. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with "Come On Out."
For me, it will be Exceptional Z. I liked it. It was very catchy tune. Like even you were bopping, I'm
bopping at most of the songs, to be fair.
But it was a proper. I liked it, and it's basically them everyone trying to hype him up. Like, you're fucking exceptional.
I mean, that whole moment with the woman when she's like, "What do you do to deserve this?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Thanks for paying for them.
I definitely agree. That's definitely those are the top three easily. Those three songs, those are the ones that stand out the most in this film. I do agree with that because the Exceptions that is pretty like cool. I mean, it's obviously him just like getting ready, obviously for this because obviously she's turned up early. Everyone hyping him up, as you say. And he's just obviously ready to go, and everyone's just like behind him, like, "Yeah, you got this. Come on, man, you can get us into college, because that's all we want is to be in education."
Obviously,
school's fun, kids.
Go to school, please.
But yeah, Acceptance is definitely a catchy one. It's definitely something different. Okay. So, have you seen Zombies 3? If you have, what did you think of it? Put it in the comments below. If you haven't, go and check it out. It's on Disney Plus.
If you haven't, what's fucking wrong with you?
Go and check it on Disney Plus. And if you have seen all three, what order would you rank them in? Because obviously, I went with 2, 3, 1. You went with 2, 3, 1. I don't know what made me. I had to think then. I had to let you think. I was like, wait, no, she went 2. Then she said 3 was quite high, and what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both went for 2, 3, and 1. We both went for 2 is the best, with 3 in the middle of the trilogy. Which is weird. Usually the first one's the best, and the last one's the worst.
And the middle one's conversation again.
The middle one's usually the one that can either be good or bad. So it's a bit different. We're a bit different on this one. We've agreed the sequel is better than the original.
Yeah.
And the remake of the trilogy is better than the original. But anyway, what ranking would you give this little trilogy?
You say ranking or wanking?
Ranking.
It sounds like wanking.
I need a drink, probably, that's why. The ranking. Because my lips are dry.
Why did you wank for that, though?
So you earn your drinks. You have to give a show, don't you? Bow, chicken, bow, chicken.
What restaurant you been on to?
Get Swifty. Put your pants down and shit on the floor. Gotta get Swifty in here.
I could do zombies.
It was a zombie-ish episode where people became mutants.
Makes sense.
But yeah, okay, so that's the end of our zombies trilogy. So we're going to be moving on to another trilogy. None of these actually are on Disney Plus. They are on Disney Plus, but they're Disney Channel originals. And then we get to step away from Disney for a little while so we can do Cartoon Network for a bit. So yeah, obviously next week we'll be taking a look at Descendants, the movie that basically is about the kids of the villains.
Or the Disney villains.
Trying to get into a type of school
where all of the Disney
good characters are
princesses and princes have their children.
Yeah.
But it's more of they're there to do bad stuff.
Yeah.
But end up finding the good on the way.
Yeah. Obvious.
Oh.
Obvious. So yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see you next week for that one. We hope you enjoyed. So see you then.
Bye.